Hello, how's it going? We are back for some more Daily Race B in Gr.3 7. We're doing the Gr.3 cars at Monza, like before. Hello, Darcy. Doggy's just coming up, so hello. How's it going, missus? Yeah, I thought I'd jump on for a couple of races. I wasn't sure if I'd jump on tonight, but I may as well do a couple. Got a race starting in just over a minute. So hopefully that'll go okay. We'll do a couple of races. I was gonna do trial out, because that's come out today, but probably doing that tomorrow. Because that looks, it's quite good fun. Looks quite good fun. It's a bit like an old school arcade racer, a bit like Flat Out, Split Second, that kind of stuff. That was out years ago. But yeah, it's kind of that. It's just come out on the PlayStation today, so pick that up. Hopefully, give that a go tomorrow night. But for tonight, we're doing some Daily Race B. Get a couple more races in and see if we can have some better results than we did the other night. But we'll see how it goes. A bit too late to jump in for the qualifying time trial. Let's grab some of this tea before it goes cold. Should have gone in for a warm-up. Just check this is all going okay. Oh, slides in early. I was still starting fairly high up. Surprising. I thought we'd be a bit further back than that. Still mostly Vipers. Surprised there. I don't know if my time was particularly good or what, but there seems to be an awful lot of people who are normally ahead of my time behind me. Oh, it's started already. Still had some beef in the last races. We've got to get this SR back up as well. Right. See how this goes. Straight in without a warm-up. What could possibly go wrong? Hey, Wolf, how's it going? Very good. Just got to try and remember the braking markers from the other night. Trying not to get penalties on the first couple of corners. Which is easily done. Some very slippy curves around here. Right, we got away with that first couple of tricky corners anyway. Switch that on so you can see the controller. Oh, penalty. Lost a load of time through there though. Try and keep tabs with him because at the moment he's too far ahead. Because we're outside the slipstream, whereas the car behind is going to come flying up. Well, they all overshot. I thought they had when they all flew past me under braking. Right, survived that, put a bit of a gap in. Give this guy the inside. Come on, keep going. I mean, I don't want that much of a bump. That all got a bit messy. Got away with damage without any damage though. Thought it was a goner then when I hit the grass. Cheers for the tap. See, Captain Slowly knows what's going on. He's playing the long game. Just don't tap me on this corner. That was risky. Go on, take the inside. Oh, it's going to be tricky. Just getting a little bump. This is probably going to kill my SR. All the little bumps. It's already an A. That'll be a penalty. How is that not a penalty? I had to try and duck inside so I didn't hit him. He did well to save that. There you go, Ryan. How's it going? Captain Slow, he's playing the long game. That's going to be a tough one. Didn't think that would work. I thought we'd get absolutely battered there. Well, Grant House punted me off. Oops. Missed the braking marker then, I couldn't see it. So we've got one lap left. I don't have that anymore. Yeah, I got rid of it. The dog kept walking through it. Yeah, the puppy kept walking through it. So it wasn't it wasn't worth having it. I know someone in front's got a penalty, but I'm not going to get anywhere near them. So it's looking like this will be the final position. Unless something weird happens. Oh, he might got a penalty for that. Or he might have got away with it. I don't think I'm within a second of him though. Oh, did we get fifth? Yes, we did. Get it. We just snuck a fifth then. Thanks for people for coming in, by the way. Don't forget to leave a like if you haven't already. Consider subscribing if you are new. Double tap if you're watching the vertical stream. And tap those emojis as well. Oh dear. the AI steering is not great though. On that second bend, I should have hit the brakes early and let delay fan go through. And then I probably wouldn't have lost so many places. But then it didn't help that ground toss punted me off. I mean, it's probably just misbraking, but annoying. Someone's taking a long time. Still getting DR from it anyway. Just need to get the SR back. There was lots of bump drafting though, so I'm thinking the SR might have got hit. No, we got some back. Great. Yeah, delay fan lost SR. No big surprise. All right, let's see how much SR we got back. Did it put it back into S? Yes, it did. Excellent, just about. Right, let's go again. Actually get a bit of practice in. Be nice. Saying that, we went all right. We didn't get any penalties. It's the first race we've had where we've not had any penalties. Right, so we get another Viper. We'll go for corned beef pasty. Follow corned beef pasty around. Oh, cheers for the sub click. Much appreciated. I don't think we'll get anywhere near our lap time, but we'll give it a go. We're on a 1:49.053 at the moment. Lost a load of time through that chicane because the back end slid. Here, one of the dogs dreaming. Hey, Indian Stick, how's it going? Is that a penalty? No, got away with it. Dirty tyres, though. I need to brake harder for that corner and turn in later. Yeah, all good, all good. So I'll jump on for a couple of races. The tricky thing with this Viper is if you oversteer a tiny bit, the back end slides, and as soon as the back end slides, you've lost half a second on this circuit. Keeping the back end in check is the tricky bit with this car. It bites. Saying that, it handles the curbs a lot better than the R8 does. So I tried the R8 earlier in the week, and it was, yeah, it was a tricky car to drive. I normally associate the R8 with being quite planted and easy to drive, but yeah, it just hates the curves. That'll be a penalty. Yeah, I thought so. I've never really tried the AMG. The AMG always looks like it'll, I suppose, a bit like the Viper, in that it'll be quite tail happy. The AMG. I've never really tried it though. It's interesting to see the Viper get a run out there. It's not a car I use very often. Ah, right, okay. Yeah, top speed's king here. That's where the R8 kind of falls down. Oops, missed me braking. Busy reading chat. Completely missed the braking point. I mean, you've only got 10 seconds anyway. Wouldn't have finished the lap. Should have just kept going. So I'm surprised it grips on that with the hard tyres. Same again. Don't crash me. What if don't crash me, I'll get punted off straight away. How's the DR's nearly back to where it was. Cheers. Hopefully we'll have a good race. If those watching, we are streaming in horizontal and vertical, so if you're watching the vertical stream and you're wondering who I'm chatting to, he's on the horizontal stream. So you get a bit of that. I think he's been awkward. OBS. OBS keeps blocking off, so I'm not going to be able to see chat for a minute. Until I can get this back. Yeah, no worry, I think. I'll see if I get OBS back on in a minute. I've got this thing where OBS, the windows all go dark. It like blanks out, I can't really see anything other than the previews. A little bit slow through there. So I will try and select it again in a minute when I get on a nice long straight. Nope, he's having a bit of a mare there. start to foot race. See if OBS has come back yet. Oh. Sorry. Well, that corner went alright. The car behind flew off and it completely put me off. Let's see if OBS will come back on. No, hasn't. Yeah, so I won't be able to follow chat for the next couple of laps. I'll try and sort it when we finish this race. This car behind is going to cause an issue. 200. Wonder if it give me a penalty for that. I went over the line, but I got pushed. No, the game recognised I got pushed, so that's alright. Somebody completely overshot and binned it then. Yeah, apologies for not responding to chat at the moment. My OBS window is being a bit funny. So I'll try and sort that out after this race. One second, ouch. Just need to try and keep on him. We're just outside the slipstream though. Let's run away. Two laps with a car who's faster than me behind. Braked a bit too early for that chicane then. No, he's lost it. Yeah, messed that up. He's going to dive up the inside. Wonder if he'll go for a move on this. Don't crash me, he's hit him, I think. Right, we got away without a penalty there. One last corner. Try not to mess this one up. Oh, looks like we'll get our first win of the week. Get it. That was a good race. Right, let's see if I can get OBS window right. There we are, we're back. We're back. Hope everyone's good. I can see chat again. Brilliant. G flipping neck. How's it going? How are you getting on with your laser cut things? Because you do the laser cut thingies, don't you? Oh, it's a tricky one. Good to get a win, though. And we gained SR and DR for that, so that's really good. Hey, Big Tony, how's it going? I'm quite happy with that one. It was a good battle. Didn't get much SR though. Or DR for that matter. Alright. Well, thanks everyone for popping in. Don't forget to leave a like if you haven't already. Double tap if you're watching on the vertical stream, because we are streaming vertical and horizontal at the same time. And hit those emojis as well, because that really helps with the vertical streams. Which one? The DR or the SR, Tony? I mean, the SR, not a lot. DR... The people in A tend to make less mistakes, I would say. They tend to be a bit quicker, a little bit more aggressive generally. Yeah, there's less mistakes. DR, yeah, it's the mistakes mainly. Because in B, if you make a mistake, like you go a bit wide on a corner or something like that, you slide a bit, you can generally get away with it. You know, if you're decent pace. Whereas in A, you'll get 3 cars go past you. No worries, Phil. Hope it goes well. Right, I did get a ghost, didn't I? The Mazda 787B on manual clutch shift. No, I could imagine. You got to be tricky, Iceman. You got to be like careful and trying to avoid the people, because it's one of the. I think in the lobbies, like if you're in the lower lobbies, you want to try and pick your battles. So there's no point trying to go for a corner if you know the person behind is going to punt you off for it. You just give them the place, and then the chances are they'll overshoot and make a mistake a bit later anyway. So yeah, it's best to just bide your time and don't force silly moves, which I used to do all the time. You know, you're treating every lap like it's a crucial overtake, and really, if you know the difference in a couple of positions, unless you're in the mid-table and you want your DR gain, it's not that much. Yeah, I've had lobbies like that. Oops, gravel. Because I'm not too bothered about making sure I get a podium or a win or anything, as long as I gain DR. That's kind of my main aim at the moment, just to gain DR. Because if I'm getting to A+, then the next trick is staying there, because it's very, very difficult to stay in A+. Yeah, and that's it. It's just there's no point if you had a couple of races with people and you know what they're like, you just avoid the ones who are trouble, or the ones who are likely to go for a silly move and take you both out. Just let them have the place and then get them back later. I know you get less time to do that in daily race B, but like I say, in the lower lobbies, people make mistakes. People miss the braking more often and pump people off, because most times when people get punted off, it's a complete accident. It's just missed braking. You tend to get more deliberate stuff in the higher lobbies, because people know how to sort of get around the penalty system. So it's a lot sneakier. Cheers for the sub. I will scroll that up in a second, see who it was. This is a tricky combo. It's a fast circuit. You're on Group 3 cars with hard tyres. It's a horrible combo. Let me just scroll that up. There we go. Cruikshank, how's it going? Crookshank, rather. So let me pronounce the name properly. Didn't mean to exit there, meant to do a retry. We're not queued up for the race, are we? Yes, we are. Yeah, we are. Phew. I thought I'd not queued up there. Yes, we're on 149.053, which that came from nowhere. I have no idea where that time came from. I gained nearly a second on a lap. And looking at the time some other people have got, it seems to be a decent time. I've seen the name before. But yes, I can imagine you get all sorts. Right, let's see what happens with this one. So we've managed to pick up a win this week, so I'm happy with that. That doesn't happen very often. We finish in the top half of the lobbies quite regular, but getting a win's quite rare. Just nudging ever so slightly closer towards A+. Very, very slowly. I think most people are probably on race C this week. The SR is taking ages to come back. It's tricky to get clean races on this, though. It's always a good mix of flags in the EU lobbies. I tend not to do race C very often. I tend to stick to race B, but because I stream a variety of stuff and play a variety of games, so I don't really have time. By the time I've spent time doing a quali lap on this and got a decent quali lap, and then I'll only stream like 3 times a week usually. Maybe 4, usually 3, and I mix it up with the games. So I'll do this for a day or 2. Sometimes I'll stick in an extra stream with this, if it's a good week at the moment. Because I used to mainly just play this, but I think with the daily races kind of getting a bit repetitive, and you spend ages getting a good quali lap, only to get punted off in races, and it got a bit frustrating, so I do a lot more of the arcadey races and stuff. So we were looking at the NASCAR stuff in Crew Motorfest last night. Did a bit of that as an extra stream. We were on this on Tuesday. Tomorrow night, I'm going to try and put... I was thinking of doing some Trail Out, which came out today on PlayStation. It's like proper old school arcade racer. Very much like Flat Out. And Split Second. Messed up that corner. So yeah, I'm looking forward to give that a go. It's got elements of Wreckfest in it as well, but it's completely offline arcade racer, which you don't see very often these days. Yeah, Monza is a tricky circuit. I'm not that familiar with it. So, sorry, car behind. It's really tricky, and it's very easy to lose loads of time on this circuit because it's so quick. That's a penalty. Call that corner. Ouch, 1 second. That's harsh. Wrong gear through there. This car's quicker than that in a straight line. And he'll get past me when we get back around there anyway. Got to be so patient through that chicane as well. You want to try and get through it fast, and everyone rushes. Oh, where's he off to? Because there's going to be a disconnect happening. I think he must have disconnected. And the circuit for race C this week, I don't know it at all. No, I'm not really into F1, so it's not a game I'm familiar with. Oh, we had a 1 second penalty as well. Yeah, the only motorsport I tend to watch is WRC. Although I don't play the game very often. I keep meaning to get into it. Hey, Max. Ah, okay. I'd seen something about it. I used to watch it kind of in the 90s, early 90s, kind of when Mansell and all them were racing. I used to watch it a bit then, but I kind of went off it. It's just having the time available to watch this kind of stuff. It's like the motor race, you know, the Formula One's on for a couple of hours, isn't it? And the rally's on all weekend. So I kind of just, while I work from home, so when I'm working, I'll have the rally on a Thursday or a Friday. And at the weekend, I just have to catch the odd stage here and there. Oh, I got away with that. I thought I might have clipped it. Oh, right, okay. FIA do like to mess around with the rules, don't they? Bit of damage. I mean, the more the car behind taps me, the more I'm going to slow down. Not getting that corner out at all. I need to brake a little bit later and turn in too early for it. Delay fan's quite keen. It'll take the teams a little while to get to grips with that. So many changes at once. It's like on the rally when they brought the hybrid cars in. It took ages to get the playing field level again. Because the teams with the biggest budgets and the most development can get to grips with the rules faster. Just being extra slow into that chicane. Trying to avoid penalties and it kind of delays everyone behind. Cheers. Dirty tyres? No, not really. Well, I mean, I've played it a lot. But you can be, the way it works on the DualSense, it plays really, really well on the DualSense. So you can be just as quick as people on wheels. Just takes a bit of practice. This guy's going to go for a massive dive, I think. It's all down to practice, really, like this kind of stuff. Watch the faster guys, the laps they take. Watch what lines they do, use their ghosts to follow them. And that's kind of how you get quicker. By learning off other people. It's what's so handy with this game. There's tons of replays to watch. Got a good exit from that corner. It's too short of lap though to get past. Hey Pepsi Dave, how's it going? Very good. Oh, unlucky. That's kind of my trick. I was leading a race yesterday, Tuesday. I was ahead in the race, last lap, and I completely binned it. I've got a tap, got dirty tyres, and completely misjudged how dirty the tyres were, and just spun out. Oh, there's always like some ridiculously quick people. Well, I try and get if I'm within a second of the top time, then I'm quite happy with that. You know, because I can get within, you know, the top 200, and I'll still be a second off the top time. It's mad. Absolutely mad. It's the guys at those the top end that just like a completely different level to everyone else. So if you have a quick look at the leaderboards, so I'm top on the friends list, which is unusual. Because Radion's normally really quick. Obviously Rory's quick. Heaton's fast. So I'm thinking Got Max Power's playing race C, because he'd normally be quite high up. I know Rory does race C normally, because that's his account he does the Triple Crown on. And as soon as he gets a win, he'll pack it in, but I would have expected Rory to be much quicker than that, even with just a few laps, because he's really quick. But yeah, 1:47.9. That's just over a second is the top time, which is mad. Some of them do. Some of them got wheels, but some of them are really, really fast. Oh, on controller, I'm just going to see if I can find because some of these guys will be on controller. See if I can find him. If there's people I know who are definitely on controller. I know Tidney's quick on wheel and controller. Calster I've not seen yet, so he might not have done this race. But Calster's on controller, and he's fast enough to qualify for the manufacturers, I think. But yeah, he's definitely on silver. He's on I think he's on controller, silver. But yeah, you get a mix. Calster's controller, yeah. He's probably the quickest. Yeah, I think he's the quickest controller player, and he's quicker than most people. Just full stop. I think Got Max Power's on controller as well. I know Heaton uses a wheel. But yeah, there's loads of people in A+ on controller. I'd be interested to see what the percentage is, but there's no way of knowing. It's kind of inflated, isn't it, for A+, because a lot of the people who are in A+ have more than one account. Yeah, most of the top drivers have got more than one account in A+. So it looks like there are more A+ drivers than there actually are. And it's funny to think how few people who play this game actually play sport mode. It's really small percentage. The trophy, I think the trophy for completing a race in sport mode, only 11% of players have completed it. And obviously you're going to get people who've played the game like once or twice and then never gone back to it. And they don't really count, I suppose. But even if you knock off like 10-20%, it's still hardly anyone who plays sport mode who plays Gran Turismo. So it's no wonder that Polyphony tend to ignore sport mode players for most of the time. Because it's just a bit of an add-on that a small amount of players play. From their point of view, anyway. The number would probably be a lot higher if you didn't have to play through the menu books to unlock multiplayer. Oops, big penalty. Let's see how this one goes. Let's see what we get for this. Oh, we're on pole for this one. Who've we got in? Anyone new? Death proof. Interesting though. Someone's new on a wheel. You find that a lot of people who go from controller to wheel, they lose so much time when they first use a wheel. And some people will pick it up quicker than others. It's kind of funny with wheels. I mean, sometimes I'm tempted. Oh, that's really good. What did you go for? See, I've kind of toyed with the idea a bit, but I need a new PC before I need anything like that. Because if I go on a wheel, I'd want to get a direct drive one. And to drop that kind of money, I'd want to get a PC first, a better one. And maybe play, you know, a couple of the other games. T4A, alright. How'd you find it? Well, you've said, obviously, you're quicker now. Did it take you long to get used to it? Because I've got an old Thrustmaster T150, and the force feedback on this with the T150 isn't great. I actually get a better idea what the car's doing through the controller, the PlayStation controller. Which is why I use that. Because the DualSense is just so good. Put the controller back on. The thing is though, I suppose once you've got used to a wheel, you've kind of got that learning curve out of the way. So if you move to a better wheel, hopefully you just find things easier. So at some point in the future it'd be worth the investment. You know, if you stick with it and enjoy playing it and stuff like that. Oh, he's gone. I nearly followed him off there. I thought he was going a bit wide. Didn't change down enough gears. It's quite funny as well, because when I used to play this, you you know, like everyone, you start in the lower lobbies, because I didn't really do any sim racing style racing until I got this. Because I was always Need for Speed and Burnout and stuff like that. So actually racing properly was so hard. I used to watch the likes of Basic Ollie playing this on GT Sport. Oops. I'm wondering how they could race so close together without hitting each other. And thinking it seemed impossible. And then being in C rank and D and thinking everyone was so fast and I'd never be able to catch up with them. I quite like I like a lot of them. I like the Criterion ones. I actually really like Need for Speed Unbound because Criterion did it, and I know it wasn't particularly popular, but I really liked it. The art style didn't agree with everyone, but I quite liked it. So it was like Into the Spider-Verse and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, the old Need for Speed Most Wanted, I used to like, the Criterion one, so I was a big Burnout Paradise fan. This car behind's going to go for a dive. Got away with that. Need for Speed Hot Pursuit as well. Love that. The Criterion one. When they brought out Autolog and you could actually race against other people's times, which was massive at the time. Awful line through there. Yeah, that was huge. It was so addictive as well, trying to beat other people's lap times. I'll let you have that because I'm quicker down the straight. I only played it a tiny bit. It's not. I think I played the demo or something, or it was on Game Pass, or you know, like EA Play or something. I only had a little go at Heat. But then I was mostly playing this. I kind of went through a phase of playing this and not much else. I kind of missed the simplicity of the arcade races, so I've been playing more of them again. Been quite enjoying it as well. Playing Forza, I'm really looking forward to Forza Horizon 6. I like Crew Race Fest. Been playing Carmageddon as well, the new one. The Rogue Shift, that was really good. It's kind of like a Burnout with zombies. So I've been enjoying that. Played a bit of JDM on the channel recently. Some Project Motor Racing. tubes. It was a bit risky for him to go for a dive on the inside. As this guy's going to do exactly the same. No worries, thanks for popping in. That could have been dodgy. Back end proper slid then. Explains why Hal's got an SR or a B, because he was he keeps pushing into people to try and get past. The SR doesn't lie. I mean, sometimes it does, but anyway. Right, I might do one more to finish off with one more. I think still gaining DR from it. So we gained DR and SR. Snoozy dog next to me. Right, we're on a bit of a roll. And do one more. I mean, I don't think we're going to catch anywhere near our time. Should hopefully find out tomorrow what the circuits are for next week. It's always interesting to see what the races are going to be, and then it'll be guess what cars we've got. Yeah, it's a tricky one. You have to brake early enough. You don't want to change too low a gear though, because it just loses speed. So I kind of brake around the 100 board. And that corner is really easy to come flying off. Does that count as a penalty? Yeah, it's a tricky one. You've got to kind of brake. You've got to turn in late. But it's remembering. Because if you're trying to do a late apex and someone's right behind you, the chances are they're going to go for the gap and just dive in and block off the inside. So you got to kind of weigh it up. Do you go for a good exit to get down the straight? Or just have to sacrifice it to keep it in front, because you're going to slow up the other car as well. Oops, that's a penalty. It's a tricky chicane as well. I often find with that last corner, if you go out wide a tiny bit and then come back, you can get on the power a little bit earlier. I think if you go wide on it, you just have to hit the brakes a little bit and slow yourself down, or just wait until you get in the right place before you get back on the power again. Because it's all too easy to just keep on going and end up off in the gravel. Such a tricky corner. It's like Red Bull Ring this, in that it's deceptively difficult. Because it looks quite a simple track. Hey, Hockey King. Well, I've only got one more race for tonight, so you never know, maybe. Alright, see what we get for this one. Glad that wasn't a good lap. So we're on pole. Dylan fans, the delay fans right behind me, so that's going to be interesting. Death Priest in 5th. Mr. Cornazzi. No worries, Hockey King. Right, let's see how this last race goes. So, I know Beery's fully going to try and pump me off. If he gets anywhere near. Hopefully he can stay far enough in front. It's always tricky when there's cars right behind you like that. So we've got a bit of slipstream. Again, I'm not willing to get into a battle where they're likely just pushing me off the circuit. I'll just see if these guys in front make a mistake. So chances are there'll be penalties. Hopefully not for me, but we'll see. No, I'm not tried racer. Not really had time this week because I get less. I play this less than I did, so I tend to just stick to the one race. Usually B. Oh, was that a penalty? That might have been close. Got away with it. Losing a bit of slipstream. Just dropped out. Gain some of the time back. Just need the two in front to keep battling. Messed that up though. Lost so much time. Just keeping a lookout to see if any of them get penalties. Staying pretty consistent time-wise on this now. looks like they're keeping it pretty clean and no penalties. This could get interesting. No penalties to decide at the end. I mean, I'll say that. Fourth. Death Brute had a bit of a meh in that one. Okay, DR and SR again, which is good. I think we've gained DR in every race tonight. And SR in most of them as well. Right, let's see where we ended up. Our SR is nearly back to full, and our DR is getting very close. It's getting very close to the end of A. Right, what have we got? A couple of roulettes, I think, or at least one. Just to open before we finish. We've got two. Three and a four. Right, let's see what we get for the first one. I mean, I'll give that a little cheer because it's the cash. Thought it'd be the turbocharger. Hopefully this one's better. It's a new one, is it, Jeremy? I don't know if I've got that one. I don't know if I bought it when the DLC came out. I will have to have a look. Right, let's just sort the oil out before I finish. And see if I'd sell that car. Can we sell that one we just got? I can't remember if we bought one. Yes, I did. Sell oil. So we got a bit of cash from it anyway. Right, that is it for me for tonight. Thanks everyone for popping in. Thanks for the likes, thanks for the subs, and thanks for chatting, because otherwise it's just me talking to myself. I will be back hopefully tomorrow night with some Trail House, I think it will be. So hopefully catch you then. Until then, bye for now.